Participants of the Inclusive Cycling campaign are satisfied being part of the sport as it has offered them more exercise to remain active and healthy.
Inclusive cycling, which was introduced in Namibia in 2018, has allowed disabled people to thrive in sporting activities, especially in cycling. The executive director of Inclusive Cycling International, Greg Milano, who initiated the campaign, said that, having lived in Namibia before, he always had a soft spot in his heart for the country, and it is against that background he has decided to introduce such a sport in the country. According to Milano, the initiative has been warmly welcomed by those involved.
I came to Namibia in 2017 to visit, and that's when I met a bunch of these people who were on the wheelchair basketball team and talked to them about inclusive cycling, and they were excited about it. So then in 2018, we did our first project here, and that project was privately funded, and we brought 5 bikes and got a few things started in the north and here. And then this project was funded by the U.S. Embassy. So the U.S. Embassy in Windhoek funded our organization, Inclusive Cycling International, to initiate this project here.
Milano has been in the cycling game for about 15 years in the United States of America. Is also pleased with the reception inclusive cycling has received so far. He further stressed that maintaining the bikes and other equipment is a headache, as it is not easy to find the parts locally.
One of the bikes that we brought in 2018, it was broken, and they hadn't been able to fix it. But luckily, they told me that before I came this time, so I was able to bring the parts for that bike and repair it. So that's really the biggest challenge is how do you maintain this type of equipment. We try to bring equipment that is easier to maintain. So most of the parts are kind of standard bicycle parts. So if there's a bike shop that wants to volunteer their services to be the mechanics, things like that. So that's probably the biggest challenge, is maintaining the bikes.
The participants spoke candidly about the challenges they are faced with by using the bikes and what the sport means to them.
Of course, I'm used to a wheelchair, and this is a different mindset. Instead of using my hands to wheel, I'm using my hands to control the chair.
When I go a bit up the hill, so on this right leg, I have to struggle. Using the left one is the one that it's a bit like strong, so I'll have to a bit drag it up with my own arm. That's it.
It's very important, so we also feel like freely that there are also bicycles. So we are having these bicycles and cycle bicycles. So we are just proud of it.
Anybody with any type of disability, where they are able to use their arms or their legs, they can do inclusive cycle. So this is a very good program, not just for the paraplegic, but anybody can do the sport.
Plans are afoot to spread the sport to Angwediva, with other towns to follow suit. Reporting for NBC Sport, I'm Nicholas Theremo, Windhoek.